Alright. Let's see where this leads us. Okay, this is the newest one. Alright. Who should we try and get to our side? Her now? We ditching Natsuki?
Yeah.
Alright. Loud shade. Now she has excitement. She would like Kitty. Scars? That would be her, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Together. Doki Doki?
Lust.
Oop. Oh, cause she lusts after. Cheer. I am. What
Laugh?
happened? Yeah. Kiss. Oh. Unrestrained. Oops. Jeez. Climax. Happiness. Milk. Comfort. Whoops. Pressed something by accident. Fun. Nightgown. Passion.
Heart.
Heart. Giggle. Oops. Pure. Oops. No, that's her. Disoriented. Nope. Alone. Anxiety. No.
Unstable.
That's gonna be her.
Mm-hmm.
Crimson. That's
Friends.
definitely. That's right. Blanket. Marriage. That's gonna be her actually. Promise. Because of what we said about walking home with her. Amazing. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Cause you stupid.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Uh-huh. Must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but poor time management. But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. What? Weren't you just salty about it? It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because she said the tentacle part. Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. You call it Squidward. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Why does she keep breaking the fourth wall? It's always her. Do you think it has something to do with her? Because she broke it twice already. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me.
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are.
Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her.
Hey, Sayori.
I wave my hand in front of her face.
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. Fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so.
I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Edith, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? What way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Edith. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
You sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Edith.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it always has been.
You're so funny, Edith. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. Sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright.
Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and set myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you.
Yeah?
I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so...
Sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything.
It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand.
That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer.
Jeez, idiot. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part.
Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all.
Sayori? Thinking about her.
Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh, Natsuki exhaled. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you'd be the first person she would go to, right?
Well, I guess that's true.
I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important.
Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes.
Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious.
Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start.
Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
Don't get the wrong idea or anything.
I like how whenever you say you're just like, ah.
We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so...
I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Idiot.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Oh, this is about to get freaky. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Edith.
Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. She says that as she oversleeps every day. Seems legit.
Do you want a nap or something?
No, it's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Hey Edith, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you'd try writing your poems like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki. But in the end,
Yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Whoa. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Whoa.
Hmm? What are you saying, buddy?
Sayori?
No, Edith. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori.
I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this.
Sayori. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up.
Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Edith. It's just a little rain cloud. Sorry you had to see that. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the room, humming to herself. Guess she's next homegirl. This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Idiot.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
It's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah.
Natsuki's elbow connects with my dick. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ha ha ha, idiot. How the heck do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds out her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips on mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with a message later?
Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. You can really see her doing that too, making us write about a simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was very good practice. Yup, always Monica last. Well done, Edith. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore,
But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club.
but it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Edith?
Eh?
Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so? Everything's for a good minute. That must be terrible.
Eh?
For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yuri,
What am I saying? Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
alright. Do you want to share your poem now?
Okay, here. Beach. Okay. Good luck with this writing. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sand castles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Drift forward and I return to earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it.
She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose I better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. They both said the same exact thing. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing.
Alright, Monica. Hi, Edith. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well,
Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people...
I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ha ha ha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure.
I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. You do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy. It's just...
Heh. I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
They're all stressing to spend time with everyone else. Do you think that has anything to do with it?
No.
Do you think they're all gonna kill me if I don't do that?
Probably.
I'm scared. Yeah, sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright.
The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. When all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. I guess they're using that spelling.
Twilight sky.
Yeah, twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay.
I'm sorry.
I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Oh, oops. Yeah, that. Oh my god. That was the fourth wall break. I didn't realize that. Because they're 2D. They're 2D. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you just say something strange right now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? Thought she just went to pee. Tsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
That's so? Hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Ho?
That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people.
Calm down, guys. Talked to her earlier and everything's fine.
What did she say?
She called you an idiot. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now, Natsuki's pouting too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at the desk in focus and starts nodding to herself.
Your mind is already racing, I see.
It's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Edith.
The one who is truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
That's...
Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? Oops. I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Edith may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Edith to... What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Edith to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... Surprised as well. Sorry, I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Edith, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Okay, this is... I feel like I'm about to make the wrong choice here.
Who do we go with?
I think Monica or Sayori. We already spent time with Natsuki with the reading the manga, and this girl's too creepy, and plus Sayori wouldn't like it.
Shouldn't we go with creepy though?
Why?
Oh, Sayori wouldn't like it.
Yeah, because remember she's like, you wanted to walk home with just me, right?
Should we just go check on Sayori?
Yeah, maybe she committed suicide at her house. Let's go. Check it out. Well, we can always reload and chill with our homegirl Monica after.
Let's try Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori.
Oh, that's Sav. You didn't have to say it that way.
I mean, we're already neighbors, and...
But Monica said that Sayori was helping her.
Oh.
Jeez. You really hate us that much?
No.
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Okay, I guess...
Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica.
Yeah, you picked me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Edith was the one who...
What?
I feel like I want to go back. But I want to see how this plays out.
Let's play it out.
Let's see how it goes. That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know? Idiot. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So you're going to do the right thing? President? Idiot? Okay, I get it. Sigh. It's technically most logical for Edith to help one of you two, so I guess that's what we'll do.
Oh my god.
Okay, I guess we're narrowed down. Okay, we already got some rapport with homegirl. I don't know how I
Yuri,
feel about
let's
creepy.
Let's just go with her.
Okay. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys. Oh wait, why am I saying this?
And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people.
Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because. Never mind. Okay. Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course, I'm used to it after all. Yo, this is sad. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? Oh, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is going to be awesome.
I don't think that really counts.
What about you, Edith?
Me?
Oh,
I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
that's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulky.
We should have gone with Yuri.
Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything.
Well, it might not just be that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help.
Doesn't mean. Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look, are we gonna be forced to help her?
Maybe.
I'm getting the vibe. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. They'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances, so you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things, but I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. What if we're all a figment of Sayori's imagination? Because no one's in the Literature Club. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best, and all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best, but with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri at the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me.
Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind.
Jeez, good thing I stopped you, idiot. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that?
Saw as I was drinking water. Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait, you're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? Well, I have a collection of dead bodies in there.
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house.
What if all these people are innocent, but we're the crazy person? Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me.
Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Alright, fine by me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill her.
I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. Yeah, we're killing her. So you'd better look forward to it.
Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work?
Nice job. Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so.
Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out soon. See you on Sunday.
I have church that day. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Can't wait to kill her. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we're family. Okay, this is getting weird. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Do you think it's gonna show her like hung? It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her.
Sayori?
Okay, Lord, why are they trying to hit us with those fake jump scares? Getting juked. Hi, Edith. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it?
Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you. Why is
Ripped
your
off.
calendar like that?
That she ripped off the calendar?
Yeah.
Look for more sus things? I don't know. Rope? Just kidding. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? How does she know this?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that?
Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then.
Yup. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point.
I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so...
Sayori smiles, still shaking her head. That's no good, Edith.
Huh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been even thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori,
I grab Sayori by the shoulders.
what on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it.
Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Edith. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
What? Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it to you, aren't you, Edith? I guess I have no choice this time, and she gets sniped through the window. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her?
Why, Sayori?
What?
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend.
Oh, don't say that.
Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Edith.
Nope.
Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me.
Oh.
It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Edith. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Edith.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Edith. Sayori isn't hugging me back. She's holding a knife.
She's gonna stab me.
Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No,
Grandma's
don't do
calling
this to me. Oh, Chima.
Ma? Estoy con Reginald. No sé. Ok, al rato voy. Ahorita voy.
What up, boys?
Como en una hora. Ajá, como en una hora. Okay, bye.
Was she there?
She's wondering when I'm gonna go home.
Oh. Please don't do this. Edith. It's like I'm talking to you right now. It's like I'm talking to you right now. Don't do this. Don't go home. Hi. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care.
If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
She's gonna get all scared because we're gonna get mad. I don't know. IDK, my BFF Jill. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Edith. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well.
The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah.
Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would.
Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun.
To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it.
Okay, go for it. Another break, boys. Huh?
I have to leave
Okay.
like in 30.
What?
Like in 30.
Okay. You take a dump?
Yeah.
Exposed, bruh. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I still find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Hey, what if Sayori comes over and, kills her? Sup?
Hey.
I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Geez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in.
I see you brought a lot of stuff.
Natsuki's carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part.
Well, of course.
I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all?
Anyway, let's go to the kitchen.
What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, idiot? I was gonna say Edith, but it mixed with idiot.
Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman?
I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me.
This is ridiculously heavy.
I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed?
I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you.
It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. I have a heart attack.
Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were right there.
Do you really hate being small that much?
It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What?
That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey, now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? Idiot. Just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red.
Natsuki.
Forget it. I didn't say anything.
I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours.
Like me?
Why am I such a creep?
I don't know, weirdo. How would you know that anyway?
Just trust me on this one.
Gross.
Hey, was that to me?
Who else?
Man, let's just get started already.
You get all sour when a girl calls you gross, idiot. Finally found your weakness, idiot. Natsuki smiles deviously.
Please spare me.
Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen's a mess. She is brandishing a large kitchen knife. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Edith, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course. Stupid idiot. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on, you're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun.
Not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each.
That does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up.
Like the ones you made on my first day, huh?
I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too.
Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there.
We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs a whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. It'd be better if she popped it in our mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey, Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. She sucks on my finger. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
You're icing it? Are you forgetting who did all the work?
I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl.
Whoa.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I'd like to see you try.
But I push harder just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. She sucks on it. Then she sucks on something else too. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes her to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross. You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? Oh. Oops. There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek.
No.
Oh yeah, you can take that one. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face.
You wish.
I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Yo, are we like a serial rapist killer?
Whoa.
Oh god. Stop.
Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine, fine. I turn and look at the window. Sayori is peering in. Sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. Whoa.
Whoa! I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? You're seriously just... Natsuki's so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Edith, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven.
Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
Cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. That's how you're always going to hear the fire alarm. So she's probably on her way.
Yeah.
The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. That smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays.
They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though.
What's this one for?
I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on the cake. Like happy birthday or whatever.
Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word they like.
I write my first word on the cupcake. Dick.
Huh?
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. That's actually a really cute idea, so.
Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. I'm ugly.
Come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well, look at this weirdo, bruh. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you.
Did you say something?
Hey, I heard her. Say it again. No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wonder what would have happened if we hung out with the other chick.
Yuri.
Yeah. What do you think would have happened? I wish I could have one right now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm. Oh. That's you?
I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Sayuri is the exact opposite in that regard.
Don't bring up
She's
that
a
idiot.
man. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Or he beats me. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Oh, already? That's a shame.
She never makes it home. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance.
Man.
As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Unless Sayori did come over and she saw them and then she's like,
Well, yeah, that's why she ain't gonna make it home.
yeah.
Or, what if Yuri is the one who's all salty? I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess.
Just like that, Natsuki is about ready to leave. I see someone dart past the bushes. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this.
Wow, what a creep.
You want to read manga or go out somewhere?
Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression.
Yeah. I want to spend more time with you.
Whoa. Edith, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... What? Natsuki suddenly gets close to me.
Wait, Natsuki.
Oh, you can see her in the window. Just kidding, you can't.
Don't scare me.
Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding onto me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I've felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Hi, Edith.
Sayori. Just now, we weren't...
Bruh. Eh. It's okay, Edith. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Aw, really? It's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye.
Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. Makes me really happy.
Oh, that's great.
She's like a cuckold or something. That you made such good friends. It's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. It's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Edith? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Edith. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica?
Telling her to commit suicide?
Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. Something that makes me happy. Something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Edith. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Edith, I like you so much that I want to die. You think they're just trying to make us think that she's gonna kill herself or someone, but not actually do it? That's how I feel. And
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore.
I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own.
Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me?
Wordlessly, Sayori nods.
Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. What? Oh my god.
I don't know where to say, bruh.
Me either.
It's safe here. Let's hit her with that.
I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner.
Meanwhile,
But spending
Natsuki's in the
time-
background.
But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends,
Oh my god, you can see Yuri. Just kidding.
and having fun with you every day. It helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Edith. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Well, we can see ourselves. Edith. Is this really okay?
Yeah,
I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer.
you'll never have to let go of me again.
I love you, Edith. I want to be with you forever.
Whoa, me too.
I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori?
Sorry.
Oh, oops. I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Edith.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. No matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay, I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other.
So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple.
Whoa.
I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Edith. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even when I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that.
Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I do.
I feel like we're making some really bad decisions here.
That's my promise.
I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up. What? How's that too much? Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. I read my text. Natsuki is saying, "Help. I'm dying." But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Edith, you're the first one here. Because everyone's dead. Thanks for being early.
That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now.
Hey, she killed everyone, bruh. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. Surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder.
I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up first, after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Edith. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know.
Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. She's the woman who knows everything. I'm the club president after all.
But...
I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet.
Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure.
I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks.
Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice.
What's this?
I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, blah, 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 blah. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Edith? What's wrong?
Nothing.
This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that.
I changed my mind. Going to go get Sayori, so...
Don't go.
Okay, now I'm going.
Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. I think we're getting there.
Yeah.
Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. It's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in.
Sayori?
She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door.
Sayori? Wake up, dummy.
We're gonna see something pretty creepy right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter the room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? She really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door.
Yuri.
Do we open this up? I wonder if I can find that. Hold on. Let me actually look for those files right now before we continue this. Let's see. Common. Okay, trace back. On 307.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gee. Oh, I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred. This has to be Monica. Restart top context. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. What the hell?
What the hell?
Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best, and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. Well, we have no choice because, well, maybe Monica wouldn't have done anything if we, didn't do this with Sayori. It's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. Let's see if there's even loading. Oh, there is. Okay, I thought they deleted everything. My swarming thoughts kept telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never.
What?
I think it's expecting us to reload.
Mm-hmm. And then to try
Wait.
again?
What is this? Look at Monica.
The hell? The hell? What's that?
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance,
Oh.
waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. She already deleted her. Oh man. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let her catch up to me.
Yuri?
It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone.
Is it Yuri?
No, it's Monica. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. This is different from the other one now. I have no motivation to save or to join any clubs. Oh my god, it did delete everything.
That's scary.
It deleted all the saves. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation.
Clubs.
There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Edith? Monica?
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has.
Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little.
What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing around the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
Whoa. Literature?
That sounds kind of dull.
How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey Edith. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica?
Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Edith, you know that?
It's nothing really.
Shall we go then? Isn't this exactly what Sayori was saying before? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the room and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me.
Girl 1?
A guest? Seriously?
Girl
You
2.
brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Edith. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Well, I said ugly last time,
Girl
but...
2?
So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki, the girl with a sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. This is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki.
Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So I ran into Edith in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Edith? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
Dude, what is this? Happy thoughts? What is this picture?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Monica drew that?
What do all these
Read
things
me.
say? Should I? Okay, I'm looking at these files right now. Oh my god. I'm looking at the characters file and
Yuri? Sayori's not there?
yeah, Sayori's gone. Let's see. What else is in here? Okay, these are probably the actual files. Log.
What about the one that says read me?
Hold on. I'm looking at these. It's gonna open Firefox. Oh. Yeah, no, it's just actual. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. What makes school events like the festival that much more important? I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. You think she's gonna delete everyone?
Yeah.
Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea
Until she
set.
deletes me.
Yeah. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle.
Do you keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Mm-hmm.
That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Edith, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how low I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Something, manga, something.
Manga.
I knew it. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Something about horror, too. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once.
It's called Doki Doki Literature Club. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. Suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, usually it's to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No, idiot. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to readers. Blah blah blah. We've read this before. You have the writing experience too, Yuri. Maybe share some of your work to set an example.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Yeah, I just got an idea. How about this? They looked quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Oh, they're about to be disturbing. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in them together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of Vice President after all. I need to do my best. Huh?
She can be in it too.
Yeah. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree with it as well, Edith?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that? That we reached the most important topic. I've only come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Where's Sayori?
I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision.
Everyone's gonna get upset. There's my train of thought. But, sorry, I thought. Go exchange glances. I just need to tell you the truth, Edith. You can't leave. Thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. I've been trying really hard to find new members, and if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Oh, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna write a poem and still write it just like Sayori would. It's gonna make her salty. Let's do it.
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up. My goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Edith?
Sure. Could be fun, right? Just don't kill me.
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just left her all this, I'd be super pissed. Hey, Edith, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Edith, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah.
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Or do you feel the anxiety welling up inside of me? Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set.
Guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay, see you tomorrow then. Can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. Whole way, blah blah blah, Natsuki, Yuri, of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps we'll all have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, we're gonna get her. We're gonna get her. Oh. No. Nothing is real. Alright.
Why isn't Monica there?
She was never there. It was Sayori. Okay. Sunny. Wait, why is that her? Okay, well, what was Sayori? Childhood. Okay, never mind. Hope? Pain. No. Pure. No.
Dark?
Captive? No. Atone? No, which one?
Yeah,
Laugh?
'cause she was in a
Well, she
woman.
was Laugh at first, but now she's taking everything. Awesome. Yeah, she's taking all the things that Sayori had now. Not lust. Sadness. Rain cloud? Unrequited. Cheer. Secret. Jumpy. Papa. Oh right, cause her dad. Happiness. Pink. Hi again, Edith. Let's see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Edith. I think that was Sayori. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Did you see that?
Shit, no.
Why are you on your phone?
Because I had an important text.
Oh. What was it?
Insurance from Beaumont.
Oh. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Oh my god.
She's just
Taking
jumping.
the whole space.
Yeah. Monica and Monica. Manga's literature. Sorry, Edith. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Anyway, at your club and all, perhaps you're picking up a book to read.
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
The music? Wait. I mean, yeah, like that. If you don't really want to, then forget everything I said, I guess. No, it's not like that. Yuri.
I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me.
You sure? Just felt like, well, as vice president and all, I should help you get started on something you might like. She pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Short read. Keep your attention even if you don't usually read. We could, discuss it if you wanted. This is How's This Girl Accidentally Being So Cute? She picked out a book she thinks I'll like.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read at your own pace, so I look forward to hearing what you think. That doesn't seem to be the case. Pretty buried in a book. Can't look. Here's a chance. Oh, because she's missing a book.
You looking for something in there?
Monica's just gonna.
Oh my god. Fucking Monica.
Oh my god. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot.
Manga?
You read manga, right?
Oh, sometimes.
Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands.
How did you know anyway?
Heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean?
I see.
There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. She snatched it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel.
Get a close look at the box that she's admiring.
Parfait girls.
It's a series I've never heard of in my life. It probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points out to the classroom door.
Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice, idiot. But I'll tell you one thing, idiot. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature. Don't judge a book. In fact, she pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Stare at the cover. Features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. Don't just stand there.
Oh.
She grabs my arms and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there.
Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable?
Take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. Can't read at the same time like that.
And
Why-
what's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Crosses her arms, scooching the blah blah blah.
sorry.
Blah 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 blah. We've seen this before. Yes, we've seen that. Yes, we've seen that.
Is this like supposed to foreshadow them or like relate to them?
No, something's gonna happen. It's gonna get creepy. Well, fine with that. What if it wasn't Monica? And we just think it is?
I'm thinking Yuri.
Yeah, cause what if we just thought it was Monica? You want this seat? Take this one. There. Take this too. This one for left, right? Okay. Can you not rub it in? Because she has no friends. That's what I said last time. And she talks about how manga is still blah blah blah. Wait, which part?
My
Tell
dad
me.
would beat the shit out of me.
Oh my god.
Said Monica's kind of a jerk about it.
Just can't win, can I? So okay,
This wasn't there before.
this is getting freaky. Time passes. She's strangely quiet now. Glance over at her. Oh, that didn't happen. Yeah. She comes straight into me.
Hey? Oh, wow.
What? Ew, dude. Oh, jeez. Tuki, are you okay? Here. She's turned by a protein bar. Throws in Tuki's direction. So, she snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. Told you not to give me. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Edith. She's fine. This happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now?
The hell was that?
You ain't getting. I'm talking to Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Oh. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, she reads you my poem. Never mind, I don't like giving you my opinion. Oh, this is what happened last time. Yeah. I wonder if it's gonna be the same thing. No, it's gonna be different. Yeah. See how disturbing this one is. Idiot. That's all I gotta say. Uh-oh. Oh no. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, geese can run, eagles can fly, people can try. I said die last time, but that's
It's
about
the
it.
same one as last time, right?
Yeah. And the music though. Well, because Monica. Do you think it's Monica? I think it's Monica.
I feel like it's Yuri and Monica.
Both of them? Thank God. Yes. That's what it means to be a pro. Oh, we're allowed to skip it because we've seen this before, but just keep going through for a refresher. Hey, Monica, I'm not showing you yet. Idiot.
Yuri.
It's probably the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing as last time. Same exact thing. Ugh, Sav. It's probably the same poem too. It'd be freaky if it wasn't though. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, you're rude, girl. Yeah, it's the same thing. She's not freaking out yet. Natsuki's probably the next one to go, cause she was freaking out more than this girl. Yeah, it probably is her. It's probably not Monica. She's trying to blame Monica, bruh. Oh god. Yeah, you can't skip it. Oh god. This was from last time as well. Oh, she's gonna read and get salty. Oh. Oh.
Natsuki. Natsuki's next.
No. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. Just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Hey, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. That's because I have to sound confident. Same thing. Hole in the wall. This wasn't the same thing, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. My burned eyes could no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think? It's very free form. Yeah, it's the same thing again. Not sure if I know how to put it. Guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. She said that last time. Oh god. She said that last time. Yep, I remember that one. She said that. Oh, let me message my homie. You hear the song? She said this last time. Ooh. Well, Monica's not gonna stop them from arguing. Ooh. Yeah, they're not gonna get stopped. Same thing.
Mm. Oh.
What?
Mm.
Okay, that was new. Sorry that my lifestyle was too much for some of your mental age to comprehend. Yeah, because Sayori's not here to stop it. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves as they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful how you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Edith hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she knows I was standing here. Edith, she's trying to make me look bad. It's not true. She started it. How'd I get dragged? Oh my god.
Oh shit.
I can't pick it.
What?
I can't.
Monica?
Hey Edith, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ah ha ha. Some president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. Just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth on the desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it all by tomorrow. Completely.
What?
Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me as if she wants to say something, but she can't. She keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. Hey, she's trying to snitch. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Edith. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Sorry for causing trouble. She deletes her. I really appreciate. Watch out, Natsuki. You're next. I'm gonna go for you, Natsuki.
Whoa.
I'm going for this one. Oh god. I'm scared. Not actually, but oh god. That was kind of weird. These ones are all bad.
Suicide.
Want me to?
Yeah.
Rain cloud. Because I
What?
miss homegirl
20 out of 20?
Sayori. Yeah. Valentine. Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. Got a little more comfortable here. I need to pee. I don't want to pee myself, bro. Be fast. put a piece on it. You little nasty. Nothing. Here you go. Oh, couple of days. It's been a couple of days.
That was just mine. Oh.
No, usual scene greets me.
Whoa.
Welcome back, Edith. Hi, Yuri. I'm sure it's me, or if it's Yuri's expression. The weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at her desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Oh god. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and tilts me in the corner of the room. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like it has ever happened before. Something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Gotta hydrate. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri? I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person, and now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Edith, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. Really glad you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't, because she doesn't remember. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. Just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. What was on your mind? Sure, it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Tsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though.
Hey.
Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry.
There you are.
I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. Oh, she didn't say the piano thing. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though.
No,
You would have
that's
heard
where
the bell
she says
ring.
piano thing.
Huh?
That's where she says the piano thing.
Oh, no. Oh, right. Guess we've seen this part. Wow, she's trying to get that validation. Wow. Remember that last time too?
Whoa.
Same thing. Edith, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me.
You mind to read your parts?
After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine.
She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. What the heck is this? What's the story about anyway? Well, I'll look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse. They start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to Well, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the lambs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Edith?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. And suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets...
Whoa.
kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact.
I might as well get started reading it, right?
Oh
Yes.
God.
I mean, you don't have to, but... Hey, what are you saying? Let me just get the book. Quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. Right, it's fine if I stay here, right? I slept in the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just it's something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright, open the book and start the prologue. Soon understand what Yuri means by reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. Glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. Yuri, you really do apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? Sign my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm with the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you're being so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a little silly thought, but... the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No. I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. Thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her Doki Doki. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just needed some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Edith? Something happened just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does it sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Natsuki girl. Well, it's not terrible. Oh, same thing. Spending time with Yuri today. Not that I care about who you spend your time with. After all, I was never taught to expect anything from anybody, so it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it.
Whoa.
Oh.
Is she gonna get deleted?
Yeah. I wonder if it says anything here. No, it's probably just gibberish, huh? Oh no? No, that's not it. Edith, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. That should be obvious by now, so just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Edith, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please, just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Maybe she's the crazy one. 'Cause her dad beats her? What?
Whoa.
Hi again, Edith. How's the writing going? Same thing. Let's see. Yeah, it's the same thing as before. Yuri looks kind of writing, full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. Sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. Spending so much time in her head, it's probably a more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. Sometimes she really starved for social interaction, so I don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think she gets too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
She talks shit about you.
Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks Monica. Suppose you go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. It's the same poem, but this is different. Like it's edited. The colors.
I is missing A.
Yeah, some of these what's it called? Vowels. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop, violent, grating. This is
Waveforms.
yeah, waveforms. Yeah, you right. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. An endless poem of meaninglessness.
Delete her.
Delete it.
What?
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. Well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Okay. Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Well, she needs help? What? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Not Monica? I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. So it is Yuri. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath, just like holding it. The poem turned out good. It's well, there's some things that you could work on. It doesn't really matter. Feels like anything written by you is a treasure.
What?
That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything.
Oh, this one's different.
Rotating wheel, turning axle, grinding. Bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, A prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope by holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that clicks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks, every second time. A bullhead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer correcting a sky of 40 gears, am I British, and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping. Yo, she's the psycho. I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Yes, I would like to read it. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere, and there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV, so the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell the joke at that moment. Okay, whoa, my cursor. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? This is about the festival. Okay, we've seen this. Let's get noisier, more difficult to manage. Tsuki, I don't think you're looking at it. Didn't her head just crack earlier? Share your passion with as many people as you can. Same thing. He can't take advantage of Edith to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything.
When they start fighting.
Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here join a club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Edith joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Edith isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. That's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only person who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're present and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Tsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Edith want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. So if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no, Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? That doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Edith, why didn't you even join this club? What? Or were you even hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just bugged my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Edith, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki started packing up her things and going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about the obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Edith? What do you want to get out of this club? He repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. If these just change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. Well, I know things are a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know I still think you're a wonderful president. Also, a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay?
I feel like they're
Me too.
accomplices.
Possibly. Yeah. So I'll go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Edith?
What?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Edith before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. Trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Edith, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time, with how mean Natsuki is and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Yuri being a bit, you know, through the background.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No!
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna get... Oh, what the... I didn't see that.
Time?
Look at that.
Yeah.
Keeps that thing on.
Scars.
Let's do this one. That one's always scary to do.
Mm-hmm.
Shame. Hope. Cheeks. Raindrops. Pure. Charm. Kawaii. Memories. Fun. Hi, Edith. Been waiting for you. You ready to continue reading? Brought my tea today. Monica, I told you not to. She really late again? Consider it as... Whoa. Usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do on a regular basis or something. Just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gone into you lately? Look, I did something about it yesterday. It was a little more hostile than I meant to be. Guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know there's something we're doing together. The new members wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. I guess another girl would be... Okay. Let me say. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something? I'll save in a bit. This is getting freaky. Oh man, the last one here again. You're practicing piano again? Yeah. Same thing. I think we could. We already had plans today. Is that so, Yuri? It's correct. Here's now we're reading together. Should probably already gone to literature, Monica? I suppose. That was just actually doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thanks for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I take some tea first? Nice cup of tea. Wish yourself as well. Hold this for a second. Sure. She's gonna die. Long legs. See here, it won't take long. Oh, it's not like that this time.
Oh my god, where is she?
What is going on? 10 minutes pass. Yuri wouldn't take long. Let's see. The nearest water fountain. Started heading down the hallway. Ha, 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 ha. What's that noise coming from around the corner? Sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale like someone sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? Reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Kya. Yuri. It's going backwards. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Do you like oolong tea? We went back in time. 200 degrees. Now it's time to get to the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. Shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others. She's gonna be more impressed. Humming a little to herself. She's being in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. You notice, I'm doing a little bit of thinking. Decided I'll try expressing myself a little bit more. Just thought it's not very hard for me to do. Up to you who's around anyway. It's great, Yuri. Who's running about me, Edith? Hey, that's what Sayori said. Had another request. Sent on the voice. Hey, that's what Natsuki said. I figured where that is. Because of this. My posture, right? Coming back. Why do we have chocolate? This time our bodies are even close to each other. Can't see too well. Shoulders touching. Just focus on reading like this. Just being less apprehensive is more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yours are intense. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. Are you sure? I want to get to like the next checkpoint though. You sure? Of course. You want me to save here? Alright. Save there. That would be a surprise.